Like and subscribe. What are your stand on having casual hookups with a coworker? Good way to create drama. It would appear that the overwhelming consensus is that this is a bad idea that absolutely should not be pursued. Now that we've got that behind us, I wish you good luck on your ruinous endeavor. Donna at the Pen and Company Inc. Don't hook up where UV lookup. Did it, was freaking awesome. Until it wasn't. In the restaurant business, completely normal. My hot take. When I was in my early 20s, working dead-end jobs that had no future, and I could easily replace, everyone was eyeing everyone. Why not? We did it for a paycheck, and we were having fun with our friends. Now I have a family and a career. People still hook up, but it is very hush-hush. I don't cheat on my wife, but even if I were single I would not want to jeopardize what I am building here. I think it is a matter of perspective. I had a casual thing with a coworker 6 years ago, and we simply never stopped. Today we casually share a flat with a cat, and keep doing our thing. Best idea my penis ever had, casually. Don't. Where you eat. Prepare for hella awkwardness. Pretty common scenario. I married that dude I hooked up with at work, so I am biased. 10 years ago, yesterday, I organized a team karaoke outing with my coworkers specifically for the purpose of getting this one new guy at work to come out of his shell, because I had a big crush on him. We've now been married for 5 years. I'm okay with it, but then I ended up marrying my work FWB, so probably not the best example. It's sloppy, but if they only pay you like $13 an hour, you might as well have fun. Terrible idea, but me, is it hot? Did he just say but me? There are 1,000 ways it could go wrong. That said, it depends on the person. Some people know how to keep their mouths shut, some people don't. Some people can deal with the feelings that almost inevitably come into play, some cannot. Bottom line, don't risk an essential relationship or a job you need, unless they are really that special. Be prepared for telenovela. Don't dip your eat in the company. My dad always used to say, son, don't make caca where you eat. He was German. My dad always used to say, son, don't make caca where you eat. He was a crow. Working at a large audit firm, 3rd year. New wave of first year associates joins, and instantly me and one of the new girls hit it off. We a couple of times before, but as is often the case with casual hookups, one side will catch feelings. Was me in this case, and she was not looking for a relationship. After breaking things off, can confirm, was super awkward at work. Luckily COVID started a couple of months after we stopped hooking up, so I did not have to suffer seeing her in the office all the time. But I still could not bear to work in the same team as her, so I ended up starting job searching. Found a new job which paid almost double, and was in my dream city, London. TLDR, get yourself hurt by a coworker to further your career. It's always a bad idea. Except for this one time. I did it for about 2 months. He started getting feelings, so I ended it. We're still good friends, and talk and banter daily. Nothing's really changed, except we now seen each other naked. Taking from these comments, we might have been the exception though. My brain says to tell others not to do it. There could be way too much drama. But when I was single, my would have overrode my brain's decision. So who the am I to tell you what you should or should not do, lol? Probably a bad idea, but let's face it, you're going to do it anyway. If you look at the comments, Op already did, lol. Donna at screw the crew. We meet again, consequences of my own actions. Something. Something. Eat. People act like it should not happen, but besides home, work is the place you are most likely to be spending your time. If you are spending that much time with people, it is understandable if things happen with them. Just be an adult about it. It's a bad idea, Jim. Back to you. I have seen it happen a few times. It never works out for the subordinate. Imagine arguing with your significant other, but they literally have power over you. It is hard to watch. If you work at McDonald's or Starbucks, a place where it isn't like your career job, I say go for it, especially if the other person is your superior. If you are in a job that you want to excel in, and it has a promising future, I would say hell no, unless you two work in different departments in different spaces on different shifts. If you are expecting any upward mobility in the job, it is a terrible idea. If it is a easily replaceable job with limited promotion prospects, then just do not get fired. I had a chick I worked with. Then I moved in with her. Then I married her. Best decision ever. Don't. There's a reason why people say don't. Where you eat. I'm staunchly against it. So I have a rule. I don't. Coworkers, bosses, teachers, as in my teacher, or friends. Yep, not even friends. There's an old saying that goes don't. Where you eat. The bottom line and hard truth is something will end. Either your job or your relationship with this person, and it's never clean. You can swear to all the gods that we don't have feelings, but trust me. Someone does. They or you may not show it, or they may hide it well, but one of you has feelings, and when this little fun fling ends, those feelings are going to tsunami to the surface. I made this mistake with my best friend of 7 years. I never had romantic feelings for her, but always thought her body was amazing, and lusted for it. Well, one night we both agreed to be FWBs, and have fun, no strings or feelings. I stupidly agreed thinking we were both adults. After about a month of her entire mood started changing. She liked me. A lot. Well, I still didn't feel that way towards her. I turned her down and rejected her. Our friendship went down in a ball of fire and smoke. I hurt her really bad, and lost my friend. You're gonna lose this job, because either you'll have to quit due to bad blood, or it will become awkward when they start banging someone else. Just end it now, if you can trust me. Yeah, it'll suck for your libido, but in the long run you'll thank me. I made this mistake with my best friend of 7 years. I never had romantic feelings for her, but always thought her body was amazing, and lusted for it. Well, one night we both agreed to be FWBs. Seems like the best way to end a friendship, in my opinion. In the grand scheme of things, most friends in our lives drift away into their lives and disappear anyways. At the very least you explored all possibilities with your best friend. That is the silver lining of your situation. Now you can sleep at night and never wonder. It didn't work, and that's okay. I used to do this with my boss so vertical bar. I had just gotten divorced, and I was single. He was single. We went to our little company parties without dates. It was probably pretty obvious, so vertical bar good times though, lol. Don't fish off the company dock. Bad idea. My two work besties liked the same guy, and it turns out one had been dating him for like a year, but only told us after they broke up. Smart at the time, but now he likes other bestie. Other bestie likes him, but doesn't want to hurt bestie one. It is a very small workplace, so they all interact daily, and need to appear friendly, and it's just so rough on my friends. I assume the guy is having a rough go too, since he isn't a sociopath, just a bit of a boy. They are all good people who are now having a bad time. Just go on Tinder. Don't. Where you eat. I'd say don't. Where you eat, but if you already discussed it and you both can remain professional, and not let it affect your decisions, and you do not work in the same team, or on the same project, then why not? We had this conversation, let's just hope he won't slip and tell. All is well until one starts developing feelings which can later lead to a toxic work environment. All the taunts, awkwardness, envious, it's better to avoid. You've been visited by the ghost of a very important man. Pay your respects by liking and subscribing, and he'll grant you 3 weeks of good luck.